Go.
The recent report released by the National Gender and Equality Commission shows that 26% of women and 7% of men have undergone gender-based violence in the past 12 months. This is a worrying statistic, considering that the rate is increasingly growing, especially in the coronavirus period where people have been forced to stay at home. What is gender-based violence? People tend to assume that gender-based violence is only sexual in nature, but actually physical abuse and emotional and psychological abuse also falls under violence. The National Gender and Equality Commission has been trying its best to improve the situation in our country through strategic frameworks that include the response, prevention, and the response, prevention, and management solutions are the key to fighting the menace that is gender-based violence. In terms of response, the first step or action that you're supposed to take, for example, when you are abused physically, you need to go directly to the police station and report the incident and take a P3 form, which is free. The other thing, especially, in the event of rape, you're supposed to visit the nearest health facility to be given. In the event of rape, you're supposed to visit the nearest health facility for ProPrep, which means In the event of rape, you're supposed to visit the nearest health facility for ProPrep, which is pro-exposure prophylaxis, which helps you not to get infected with HIV and AIDS. Does it help you not to get infected? No, which is the correct wording? Sorry, you do so many takes. You have to say you have.
Go.
In the event of rape, In the event of rape, you're supposed to visit the nearest health facility for ProPrep, which is post-exposure prophylaxis, which protects you from a possible infection of HIV and AIDS. In the event of physical abuse, you're supposed to also visit the nearest health facility and also get a P3 form, which is a police medical examination report from the Kenya Police Service from a nearest police station. And actually, the P3 form is free.
Go.
The gender-based violence question needs to be addressed by both genders. Not only the females, but also the males need to be involved in the conversation of how do we fight this menace? Who are the perpetrators and are they brought to question? Because most of the time we have laid blame on the men and we have forgotten... No.